Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. Give me a thumbs up just for the intro.
What is up, guys? It's the homie Bigg Vic, and I am back in here with another video. And today I want to talk to you guys about record deals, recording contracts. Would it make sense in 2020 right now to sign a record deal or take money from a record company to put your music out there as an artist? Here's my take on it. If I was a brand new artist, no fan base, no following, no know-how of the music industry, it may make sense for me to take that type of situation. Simply because if, let's say you put a record out there and the record company say, hey, we like your music, I think this will go, we want to give you a deal. More than likely it won't be a huge deal. It may be a smaller situation, maybe a single. They might, take a chance on you and put that record out. But because you don't have a fan base, this would be an opportunity to help you with a bigger machine and using their resources to get your record out there, right? Now, this is you not knowing nothing about the music industry. That situation may work for you because after that situation is over, if your record did catch fire or created some type of buzz, number one, you're probably going to end up owing the record company some money if you don't sell that many records, which means that could hold you to longer terms of that contract, which means they may hold you so that they can make their money from you by you putting out more records until they recouped whatever advance they gave you. So an advance is the money that they give you up front to basically cover recording sessions, cover marketing, cover promotion, cover, things of that nature to help with your career. So that entire budget covers every aspect of, what they will do for you as an artist, financial wise. So, and you'll end up more than likely in a 360 situation, which means any revenue that you generate as an artist, that company is going to share in that revenue simply because they've given you an advance, and because record sales are not moving like they used to in the early 90s and early 2000s. Record companies, are taking less chances on new artists. So they feel like they have to, of course, if I would do the same thing. If I invested money into you, I need to make sure I made my money back or got a return on my investment. So, 360s may seem like a crazy situation, where record companies participate in merchandising, your tour money, record sales, anything you may do on TV. You generate an income from getting in a film, anything like that. Record companies want to get their money back as quickly as possible, which just makes sense for any type of investment. If I were an established artist, this is a completely different scenario. As an established artist, I probably would listen to what the record company had to say, but more than likely, it would have to be on my terms if I were to involve myself with the bigger machine. Myself, I understand marketing, I understand promotion, I know how to market myself as an artist, visuals, everything. Like, I can kind of handle a majority of that stuff myself. So this wouldn't be a reason for me to sign a contract with the record company, knowing that I can handle most things myself, or a team that I could assimilate on my own. So because I understand that money that a record company gives you has to be paid back to them, and they're going to want more of, more revenue. They're going to want to tap into more of my streams of income that I would create as an artist. So for me, it probably would not make that much sense because I have the know-how and know how to do these things, generate fans, create a buzz, things of that nature. I know how to do those things. I've studied this music industry for a long time, so I understand the ins and outs. If you're someone that doesn't understand the ins and outs of the music industry, a situation like that may be for you. there's a ton of artists out here that you think are making a huge amount of money or have generated a large income dealing with record companies. They could retain a lot more of their income if they had their own label situations, their own independent label situations, maybe being distributed by a major label. Now you don't really have to be distributed by a major label because we have things like, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all these digital platforms are right at our fingertips to where you could literally run your own record label and not necessarily need the bigger machines. That's why it's still strange to me how a lot of artists that have created big platforms still deal with major labels. It still behooves me. Like it's mind-boggling to me, because as an independent artist, you could literally make more money than a major label artist by doing a lot of things yourself and creating a buzz on your own. So I've always been for independence and controlling and owning your own destiny. So I feel the same way in the music industry. Would I take a record deal in 2020? Me personally, probably not. A new artist, like I said, with no fan base, nothing going on but a song that you probably put out and you created a buzz with it, then a situation like that might work for you. I would definitely strongly advise making sure terms are decent, which they probably won't be decent for a brand new artist. They probably would not be. Create your own buzz, create a fan base, learn marketing, learn promotion, and then you will definitely have more negotiating power once you build up your base, start generating some revenue, and creating a buzz all on your own, which you can absolutely do without dealing with any major label situations. I would do it. I would do it on my own first, because it doesn't take as much money as it used to take early 90s, early 2000s. There's a ton of things that you can do now and don't have to spend as much money to create a buzz for your projects. What do you guys think? What do you guys take on it? Drop some comments down below. Let me know what you think, man. Would you take a deal in 2020? Would you take a record deal in 2020? Let me know down below in the comments, man. It's your homie Bigg Vic. Always hustle, never stop growing. I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.